Hey y'all, I'm your girl KaylaDelores and you're tuned in to KaylaDelores TV. So you should already know by now. Let's jump into the scripture of the day. So this scripture is going to come from Philippians chapter 1 verse 6. It says, being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So that is our scripture of the day. And then we can jump into our video. So today we're going to just be talking about marketing. 5 ways you can market your business, your hair care line in 2024. And just really how I market my business and how I am striving to market even more with these areas here in 2024. So if this is something that you're interested in, keep on watching. I'm gonna drop some gems and tell you all what I'm doing, what I want to implement more of this year. So yeah, let's jump into it. So again, I said this video is gonna be 5 ways to market your hair care line. So if this is something that you're interested in watching, keep on watching because we about to go. So number 1, something that we all know, love, and use. If you're watching me right now, you're on it. Social media. Social media is probably, I won't say the number 1, but in a way, the number 1 way to market your business. Whether it's a hair care line, whether it's a shoe line, a boutique, whatever business you have, I do feel like social media is the best way to market. I do feel like majority of my customers have come from you all, have come from social media, have some of my biggest supporters are people I do not know, but you all send such great messages to me and just build me up so much. When I have one-on-one calls with y'all, I'm really thirsty, y'all. Hold on, I needed that, y'all. Woo. Okay, like I was saying, I feel like y'all are my biggest supporters. I have family and friends who support me, don't get me wrong, but when it's just something different when it's someone who's watching you and watching your journey, and you all buy an oil from me or tell me how well my hair growth oil is working from y'all and how y'all found me either on Instagram or here on YouTube. So social media has really helped me with my business. But there is ways to use social media correctly, I feel, and I'm still learning those ways as well. But one thing I have here, so for instance, if you're talking about, if you have a hair care line and say that TikTok is your platform, I do feel like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube are really great platforms when you own a business because you can be more personable about your business. So for instance, if you're on TikTok, you can now show behind the scenes of you making your hair growth oil. You can show, you know, a day in the life of a business owner. Show them how you package it up, how you ship it out. You can talk to them about your story. What made you even start your hair care line? What made you even start your hair growth oil? Or what made you even start your hair brand? Like, you can be personable. You can talk to them and they're, you know, more interested in your product because they can see the face behind the brand. They can, you know, relate with you. I feel like being able to talk to your audience not face to face, but camera to face, you can really relate with them. You can see their struggles. You can see their pain points. You can read their comments like, hey, you ever thought about making a hair butter for this? Now you can kind of dialogue with them more when it comes to social media. I do think that consistency is really big with social media, and that's something that I am truly working on this year, especially with my YouTube channel, and of course with my Instagram and TikTok when it comes to Grandma's Hands, when it comes to KaylaDelores. That is something I'm really trying to be more consistent and show up even more for you all in this year. So number 1 way to market your hair care line is using social media. Number 2 I have is an email list. So this is if you have a business right now, or say you don't have a business, say you're in the process of starting your business and you're learning your product and you're in your launching phase. This is a really good way to have customers in a way already set to buy products from you before you even release them. So one thing that you can do is start an email list. With that email list, you can now release different things each day. So you can say, hey, we're launching on March 18th. We're launching March 18th. Here's a 10% off code for you to buy for being a part of our email list. Hey, this and this. Like, you can really talk to your audience and actually say exactly what you want to say to them without any of the distractions. Because with social media, you got to think, we're distracted. There's a lot that goes on social media. You'll watch a video, you're scrolling right past it. Watch a video, you're scrolling right past it. With your email list, that email is targeted to someone who is interested in your brand. They put their email in for your business to learn more about your business, to know when the sales are coming, to know when new products are coming, to know more about you and your brand. Yeah, sometimes they put the email in just because you may have a discount code, but if they didn't unsubscribe, then they are opening your email and just seeing what's going on. I definitely feel like an email list is a great way when you're marketing your business, especially if you having a sale or a new product, or for instance, okay, so say you have your email list and you have it segmented, and we could talk about that in a later video about segmenting your email list, because that's something that I'm really going to do this year in 2024. Instead of just sending out blast emails, I'm in a course right now, because I'm always bettering myself too, you all. Like, I come and tell you all information, I'm learning more too. It's when I learn more information, and if I feel like it's valuable to my subscribers, I come on and tell y'all too. So right now I'm in a course for Klaviyo. That's what my email list is on, with Klaviyo. And I want to really focus this year in 2024 on segmenting. So not just sending out emails to all of my email lists, but okay, this email is going to go to people who've purchased 4 or 5 times from me. I'm going to give them this discount code. Okay, this is for someone who keeps coming to my website, but they keep abandoning their cart. Like, they get to the checkout screen, but they won't check out. I'm gonna send this email to them. Let's see what's going on. Why aren't you actually purchasing? What can we do to get you to actually purchase and start your hair growth journey? This one is for the first person who bought, like, this is their first time buying a hair growth oil. Let's send them a little email. It's a month later. How is the oil working for you? You can be very personal with your email list, especially when you learn how to segment, and that's something that I'm really trying to learn too. So, but say you're just starting, emailing by itself or text messaging, it's just a great way to market, to keep your business in your customer's face. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 3, and this is, I feel like everything I'm giving y'all is either something that I've done, or I'm implementing more of, or something that I want to do. So for number 3 is something that I actually want to implement in 2024. Going to different things and being a vendor. So as you all may know or may not know, I'm here in Orlando, Florida, and there's a lot of times where I'll just be out on a Saturday morning, and there's different markets here in the Orlando area. And I'll see, you know, the candles, and I'll see maybe they make syrup, or they make jewelry, handcrafted jewelry. And I'm like, I need to be out here with grandma's hands also. Like, I need to be out here too. So that's something that I want to implement this year, is actually stepping out of the online world and getting out in the real world, I guess you can say. Having my vendor table set up, giving out my business cards, talking to people who walk by my booth just about my brand, about my business, that kind of thing. Because when I went to InvestFest last year in Atlanta, Georgia, I was just in awe being able to talk to someone like face to face about my business. Not, you know, talking to, you know, because you got to think, so with social media, you're saying something, then you all comment back, then I have to get back to you all. Whereas real time, I'm right here in my booth. You all can talk to me right here. You can learn more about my business. Hey, you might have a business. And that's another way to grow your team and to grow people who may know more than you also. So for instance, because there was an event, like for instance with InvestFest, I was able to meet people who know way more than me, and I was able to exchange their contacts. So yeah, maybe they didn't want to buy a hair growth oil, but she does website design. So now I'm able to reach out to someone who does website design, and now I can, hey, do you remember me at InvestFest? I would love to work with you with my website. So you can really meet people at different events, and I think that's something I have here too. But long story short, getting out your comfort zone, even if it's maybe not no huge vendor, but a market, just like a farmer's market, or say your church is having something and they'll let you post your I know like my church, they have a lot of entrepreneurs in there, so sometimes they'll do like an entrepreneur day, and you can set up your booth and kind of tell the congregation about your brand. So things like that, something small just to start off, and then as you get comfortable with it, as your business grow, then you can grow, go to bigger events and bigger events. That's something that I really want to work on here in 2024, is getting out of my comfort zone and actually going to these places, setting up my table, and I love designing, like I love decorating, so I can already see how I would want my table set up. I said I know like when I do it, I'm gonna have like a bowl on the side of my table for prayer requests, for them to put their prayers in the bowl. You know, like give out samples for if they want to follow me on Instagram. Like I have it all in my head, I just have to go and implement it, and also find vendors that I feel like a lot of people would be interested in my brand, because that is something you want to research before just going out to a vendor. So you don't want to go out to something where they have no interest. For instance, if they're like a motorcycle something and you're out there with your hair growth oil, 9 out of 10 they're not interested in that. They're probably looking to buy like helmets and bike equipment, like that kind of stuff. So just making sure that it's on brand for your brand. That's number 3. And that kind of goes into number 4 too, because I have here is word of mouth. So when you're at these events, that's word of mouth. You're talking about your business. But what I said word of mouth is reach out to people who you might haven't talked to in a while. For instance, if you have a coworker, or you have that cousin, or you have that aunt, hey, I'm starting a hair care line, you know, if you know anyone interested, just give them my website, give them my Instagram. I would love for you to follow, just to keep up. Word of mouth. Word of mouth is really, really good. I do feel like that's how I get a lot of my customers too. Once you all post on your Instagram, oh, this hair growth oil is really helping me, I'll see I get new followers and they'll be following you. So I'm like, oh, so you brought her over to me. Or for instance, if you all like purchase from me, like my friend, I might have a friend who purchased one of my hair growth oils. She's been a consistent customer since I launched, but she put on her Instagram the other day, she was like, y'all, I just have to put y'all on, this hair growth oil is changing the game for me. And she's in Houston. Then I saw like literally a mass of like maybe 10 orders just come up, and they were all from Houston. So I was like, these had to be from her, because she just posted this on her Instagram. Not all of her community in Houston went ahead and purchased from me. So that's word of mouth as well. Like if you have friends and family who has purchased from you and you want them to let you know how the product is working, can you leave me a review? Can you talk about my product to your community? Just, you know, word of mouth, whether they won't get you a sale or not, but just to get your business in front of people. Because sometimes, think about it, when we look at stuff online, well, me in particular, if I'm interested in it, I may not buy it immediately. I may look at it like, oh, this is cute, save it in like a little wish list, see it again on social media, look at it again like, oh, this is cute, but it's a little much right now, let me get some more money, I'm gonna get it next time. Then I come back at it again like, okay, this is it, I want to buy it this time. You done looked at this thing 3 times, but they kept saying in your face. So implement it, y'all. Implement it. Word of mouth is huge. Reviews are huge. It's another way to market. You can now use those reviews that they left you on your page and show your other subscribers or your other followers like, hey, this is what she said about my product. Have you had a chance to try the product? You know, just putting it all together. Putting it all together. And number 5, I kind of went through these pretty fast. I feel like we haven't even been here long. How long we been here? Not long at all. But it's okay. If y'all have questions, just make sure you comment below and I'll answer them for you all. Number 5 is really joining communities. I feel like with me, I am looking for a community to join. I'm actually in the process of joining I don't know if you all may know her, but her name is Jance. She does online boutique type things, but I really love her marketing, and I really love just how she puts her business together and how she really like strategizes just different things in her business. Even though it's for a boutique, I see where it's really just for any product-based business. She also has a YouTube. I think her name is Jance, so you all can look her up. But for me, I really want a community that I can depend on. I feel like y'all my community, but I am looking for that as well. I feel like I'm still looking for a group of entrepreneurs that are really like just in the same space as me, or even doing better than me, that I can learn from. So maybe like a mentor. That's something that I really want when it comes to helping me market, to learn more about marketing, to know more about just all things business. Join a community. I think I am going to join Jance's community, her membership, to just be able to fellowship with other business owners, to stay motivated, to stay encouraged, to stay just stay focused, stay consistent. I also am a part of my friend's Grace business. Well, her community, her name is Grace J on Instagram if y'all want to check her out, and I'll have her information in my description box. She has a really great community too for faith-based entrepreneurs. So I know I'm in that. I'm actually speaking in her community not too long from now, I think 2 weeks from now, just about my journey in my business. But I am looking for other entrepreneurs that are doing better than me so that I can learn from them. So people who are in a higher tax bracket than me, like mentors that I can now learn from them. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I don't want to be the smartest person in any room right now. I really want to soak up like a sponge as I'm still in my beginning stages of my business. I've learned so much by going to different seminars, going to different cohorts, learning different like I was saying about the email marketing, going to taking different courses, you know, reading ebooks as well. I wrote my ebook for you all, which y'all love it, but I've read a lot of ebooks too. So, you know, just putting myself out there, surrounding myself by like-minded women. Surround yourself around like-minded women, seeing how they're marketing, seeing what you can learn from them to now put into your business. So that's number 5. Just joining communities where you can see what they're doing and knowing that you can do the same, if not better. Just being inspired, you know. But that is it for this video. I just wanted to talk about marketing a little bit, talk about how you can market your business in 2024. I hope you all learned something from this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe if this is content that you like, and what else you want to know about owning a hair care line, owning starting a business, anything that you want to know, living in Orlando, just women in business, whatever you all are interested in, put it in the comment section below so I can start creating videos about it. But yes, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye y'all.